righty. Wait, are you ready?
Yeah.
You stretching?
Oh, no, I'm facing you.
Okay, well, what's going on, friends? This is Chris. Real Talks with Chris Stewart here with my buddy Parker, one of the realest of them all. Thanks so much for coming on, man. I appreciate it. This is a podcast where we interview people, ordinary people with extraordinary stories, and Parker is one of those people. We're going to talk about a lot of different cool things today. First things first, man, you just got engaged to be married. Another one bites the dust for the homies. It's bittersweet, man, but I'm super happy for you, man. So let's talk about it, man. When did you know in your heart it was time? We're getting deep really quick here. So.
Well, I'm trying to think. I mean, we've been together for a really long time, Grace and I.
Yeah.
And basically, we've been pretty intentional about it together.
Yeah.
The whole process. I mean, I would say it ultimately came down to, we wanted to live in our house that we got together for a little bit, and we just wanted to kind of settle in and make sure we were, financially prepared really, and that we were equipped to have that conversation. And
I mean, I guess if you're buying a house with someone, that's essentially proposing in of it. I mean, you're not necessarily proposing, but that is essentially you are committing that, this is something real here.
Yeah,
something more than just a walk in the park.
Right. And so it ultimately came down to, by the time we reached a good point where we had kind of settled into the new house, and we were like, hey, we should go look at some ring ideas like that. I don't know that I don't know how they did it back in the day or whatever. I don't know if it's like a modern day thing, but we went to go look at a ring together. So she knew. So
she knew it was coming.
I mean, she knew it was coming, but she didn't know when exactly.
Yeah. So let me ask you this question: are you one of the? Well, I mean, I based on your answer, I kind of already know this answer, but a dude finding a ring for a gal, right? Is that something where you can trust her best friend's advice and just go off that, where she doesn't even get to look at the ring first? Or did you like the idea of going to a ring store to pick out a ring with her, so to speak?
Well, if we're talking relationship advice, my relationship advice is do whatever she wants to do. When it comes
whatever
to
she wants to do, boy. Folks, take notes.
When it comes to weddings, I don't with messing with anything that she may not want to do. I would just make sure you leave. And if she says so some women, for us, it was nice to be able to go. We got to look at it together, and we got to talk through the process of learning. In some way, and we've talked about for our wedding bands, we've thought about the idea of there's a studio where you can actually make your rings yourself.
Wow.
And they'll show you, they teach a class and they'll show you how to make rings and stuff. And so we thought about doing that.
I'm not going to lie. For a second, I heard wedding bands and immediately thought of music. Oh, yeah. And then you said make your own band. I was like, is this air guitar? We got to come up with our own wedding theme songs. But no, okay. So you're making wedding bands, okay? Bands, not bands. I got you. Okay.
Well, so we like the idea of doing, seeing how it's going to come about and whatnot. And but it was nice because we had a family, or I should say she had a family ring that was passed down from her grandmother. There you go. So I took the diamond. We used the diamond from that, and we added it to the new ring.
That's cool.
That we had made.
That's really cool, man. That's really cool. Ring, so. Well, speaking of wedding bands, let's talk. Yes,
it's been bugging me this whole time. I want to press it.
Yeah, no. So it's kind of a tradition at this point. We got this little go here, and anytime you feel like going. It's kind of fun to do. So we've been starting it. We've been starting some podcast episodes with. We've been ending some on that note, and sometimes we just push it just cause. It's kind of the one constant thing part of this podcast here, I guess. I don't know, outside of me, but okay. So
I have freedom to press it.
Yes, anytime you want. Okay, if you anytime you feel it's appropriate, we can push the button. Okay, so there we go. On that note, though, okay, so let's talk about.
Where'd you get the go button?
You know, that's a great question. So
Am I like Charlie and Always Sunny right now?
No.
Just going back to the button.
No, I love, yeah, we're going back to the button. Now I'll tell you what. So I was actually stressed out as all can be at my job. So I run 2 companies and a nonprofit, but my daytime job I work at St. Luke's Hospital, and so had a super stressful day, you know, and I was rounding one of these clinics. I think it was a primary care clinic on the plaza, and this lady had this goat, and she was also stressed, and she's like, push the button. I'm like, what do you mean, what button? She's like, push the goat. I'm like, okay. And then all of a sudden I was like, I have to have this. I was like, oh my God. And thankfully enough, it was sold at the St. Luke's, you know, grocery store. Good
like
Lord.
general store.
Yeah, the gift shop, because you know hospitals don't have, you know, grocery stores. I'm having brain farts right now. But so long story short, we got the goat, and you know, it's just it's a fun little thing. You know, it eases the tension. You know, I mean, you never know. Maybe one of these days I'll take it on a first date or something. We'll see what happens.
Can you do like a zoom in on the edit?
Right there. So there we go. There's the goat here. We gotta name this goat, man. What are we gonna name him, dude? I haven't picked out a name. I mean, what is a typical name for a goat?
I think a good name would be Goatee.
Goatee.
Yeah.
Goatee.
Have you seen Peacemaker?
No, I have never seen that.
He has a pet eagle named Eagly.
Eagly.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, I was thinking
it's a John Cena show.
I haven't. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I do love John Cena. Don't get me wrong, but
it's like his superhero DC superhero show.
Okay. So we're gonna call him Goatee. Okay, that is his name. Okay. If there are other comments, by all means, let us know in the comments what you want to name the goat. But I'm thinking Goatee might be the winner here. So everyone,
or Goatee McGoatface.
Goatee McGoatface. I do like that.
Do you know that meme?
I don't know that meme.
the meme where I think it was like some random municipality in like England or something like that, and they did like an open poll to the public of like what to name some ship, like I don't know, some government ship or something important, and basically the number one result that won was Bodie McBoatface. Huh. And clearly the city wasn't very happy about that. So.
Well, Goatee
but it became an ongoing meme of like if somebody submitted a name for something, they do like Goatee McGoatface.
Okay. So we got goats, we got wedding bands. Okay. I'll see a band on your shirt right there. Love that segue there. See how I did that real smooth. Let's talk about some music stuff here, because I know for a fact that you and I both love some heavy metal music.
Yeah.
You are probably one of the most knowledgeable rock connoisseurs I'm aware of today. And speaking of which, we're going to see if we can put you up to the test. Now, my man Colton behind the camera here today, he helped come up with this question. So, did you just fart?
No, it was the water bottle down here.
This guy raised his leg. He literally raised his leg, and it was the bottle, and it made a crinkly sound. It clearly looked like he just ripped absolute bud. But holy Toledo. Okay.
No, you'll know if I rip. You'll know.
Oh my God. Okay. Let's get back on topic here. Okay. So, trivia question of the day for you. Okay. Your shirt, the band Ghost. Everyone, let's zoom in. Show his shirt right there.
Edit.
Okay, so four members originally left the band Ghost. Okay, now 3 of those people went on to form their own electronic synth band. Name that band and drop it in the comments if you know. For all my rock prodigy people out there, let me know. All of our metalheads.
I actually have no idea.
Wow.
Starts with the letter P.
Colton, help me out here. Starts with the letter P. Might have to give you a round 2 if you can't get this one.
I don't think I know. P.
I'll give you a hint. Another band shares part of this name. One of the Rock Hall of Famers.
Give me a hint about that other band.
One of their songs is You Got Another Thing Coming. Or Painkiller, my personal favorite. Part of their name is in this band's name. Band is not
sounds
O,
familiar.
and it's not.
Is it just called Priest?
Yeah.
It's just called Priest. Yeah, okay.
You got it. There we go. All right. Now we're gonna do
Okay,
round
yeah, I've
two.
heard of that.
We're gonna do
That
round
was,
two.
That was a
okay?
good one. That was a good one.
Yeah. We're gonna go round 2 here. See if you can get this one. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Now this rock and roll Hall of Famer, rock and roll legend, really. At the age of 15, used a sewing needle and lead to do his first tattoo on his knuckles. Okay. Who is that person, and what was the tattoo? It's a 4-letter word.
Are you talking about Ozzy Osbourne?
Ozzy Osbourne. He got it. Let's go. Ozzy.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know what you're talking
Right
about. He's
there.
the GOAT, bro.
He is the GOAT. GOAT button right here from Goatee. We got it right there. Nice. Okay, so let's talk about some metal here. Well, let's get into this. First off, we gotta pay a moment of silence here for the great late Ozzy Osbourne. Solemn moment of silence. Don't fart. Thank you. Did you fart?
Not Crosby.
Okay. So let's talk about Ozzy Osbourne, man. I mean, what's your favorite song from him? What's the song that like you love the most from him? It can be Black Sabbath song too.
Well, yeah,
Will we allow Black Sabbath? Yeah.
I figured. Yeah, I assumed that any song that
Yeah.
he sings in.
Yeah.
My go-to is like when I just think like if I want to show somebody peak Ozzy, bro, or just like peaks at like changes. Song
Ooh.
changes.
Let me ask you this question. Youngblood covered Changes, and I'd say
It was good.
they did a pretty good job.
Yeah, it was good.
Where would you put that with Ozzy's original Changes? Are we saying, obviously, and we love
It wasn't
Ozzy
as good.
Osbourne. It wasn't
as good as Ozzy's.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
You really
I'm
about to ask that right now?
I am about to ask that question. Okay. But I will say he does pretty good vocals. So Youngblood is definitely an upcoming band. Who is on your horizon for your favorite upcoming bands right now?
Ooh, that's a good one. As a matter of fact, a band semi-similar to Ghost, or at least
Right there again.
a band I saw last night at the Ship. Shout out to the Ship. Great venue and bar in town.
Yeah. Kansas City, by the way, if you're watching this from outside Kansas City, local.
Castle Rat is the name of the band.
Castle Rat. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Their new album, I don't know when this comes out, but their new album, The Bestial, is about to come out.
Okay.
As of this recording.
Yeah.
And they basically they're a traditional like kind of heavy metal sounding band. Like they very much sound a lot like Black Sabbath and like and some of their newest stuff that I heard in this live show is a little bit on the heavier side.
Yeah.
Like where you get a bit more of that like like new wave of British type shit that's like got a little bit more like speed and edge to it. And so yeah, they're good, and they got like we love a band with a gimmick. And so they got like the vocalist is like she calls herself the Rat Queen.
The Rat Queen. Okay. That's kind of cool right there. She doesn't dress up like Ratatouille though. Like this is
no, like she wears like a metal like almost like Princess Leia looking type get up. Princess Leia, like Slave Leia, Jabba.
Slave Leia.
Like you know what I'm talking about? Like that get up.
We're getting real okay.
I'm just saying, like that's just kind of what she wears. Kind of looks like
some slave Leia. Now that we're on the topic, do we pick?
Don't cut that. Don't cut that. Don't cut that.
Now that we're
that's always sunny. Don't cut that. Don't cut that.
Now we're talking about Slave Leia or Slave Padme. We got to ask this question while we're here.
Well, first off, I'm anti-slavery. I just want to make that clear. But I am
13th Amendment, folks.
But I do think that I find Padme quite attractive.
Yeah. That was
Natalie Portman.
Yeah. Team Padme. I'm on the same boat right there. There we go, right there. But okay, so
although
that was a little side quest there. Yeah.
Although rest in peace, the lady that plays Leia.
You don't know her name?
The lady?
I forgot her name.
No.
Cut that. Carrie. I knew it was Carrie something. Carrie something. Rest in peace, Carrie Fisher.
Can we get a moment of silence for Carrie Fisher, who Parker did not know their name to? 3, 2, 1. Okay. Now let's keep rolling. Okay. So I want to come back to the music topic. We did go on Star Wars for a minute. I do love Star Wars. That is a whole other episode, probably.
Yeah, Castle Rat.
But Castle Rat. Okay, so
yeah, their performance is really good.
Yeah. What would you say ignites your passion for music? Because you've done, just so people know, like you have played lots of music. You've played trombone. You are learning the bass guitar. You know vocals, obviously. I mean, he can sing really well. I cannot. With this, will not go on recording. But beyond that, I feel like you have a passion for discovering music as well and really leaning into that. And I guess my question to you is, why?
I think I kind of get this is not to say I don't go back and listen to like stuff that I listen to all the time and I know I love, but I guess it's kind of like always searching for kind of like a new high a little bit, like like new music is an opportunity for new discovery. Like it's an opportunity for finding your next favorite band. And I feel like as a result of really going out of my way to listen to more music, like the music I've listened to has gotten better just because I've been able to like when you look through a wider pool, a wider catalog, you're able to be like and compare and be like, oh, actually like the stuff like this is good, but this is like really good, you know?
Now, let me ask this question. So, are you a fan of singles, not single people, but single songs, or are you a fan more of albums? Do you like it when artists release singles, or do you prefer it to be one album?
I like a nice, solid, album that doesn't overstay its welcome. Like I'm talking like a 8 to 10 song max. Okay. Like, if you can get it around that 35-minute mark.
Mm-hmm. Do we like Chef's Kiss right there? But do we like interludes in albums? Do we like intros to albums? Interludes.
Interludes.
Colton's shaking no. He is shaking his head no.
It depends. It depends. Like if they're musically interesting, I think Black Sabbath has good interludes. Like I think Black Sabbath, in their instrumental parts and things like that, like those are actually good. But I think, just like stuff that tries to add some like sonic vibe to it, but like really, I think adding sonic vibes, if you're like, for example, that Shinedown album that you like, that I don't care for. You don't
know the Shinedown album?
Planet Zero.
Planet Zero. Okay.
Yeah.
For those looking for it, Planet Zero. It's a good album. Colton is again shaking.
I'm not a big fan of the interludes in that one, just because I don't know. I think they're trying to establish some kind of theme to it that's spacey, but when the songs don't match it, it just feels out of place. It just feels like it's forcing.
Let me ask you this question. Are you a fan of people skipping around in orders for albums? Or should a person listen to an album from start to finish, not skip around tracks?
In what context? Like if you're listening to an album for the first time?
Yeah, we'll go first time. Yeah.
If you're listening to an album for the first time, you listen to it start to finish.
Start to finish.
Do not shuffle around.
So the people that don't do that, like the people that go track 10, because we're let's just say just flat no. Let's just say Post Malone had a country album come out last year, F1 Trillion.
They put it in the order that they put it in for a reason.
Right.
I feel like.
I do agree with that. I feel like if you're going to listen to
music...
Go ahead.
Some artists will explicitly say it can be listened to in whatever order. As a matter of fact, there's some subgenre I heard of that's, I forgot what it's called. I think it's called like dungeon core or something. No, that might be something different. Dungeon core might already exist.
Right there.
But there's something that's like, it's like an electronic subgenre that you can like play it on loops and like any order and random orders and all this stuff, and it's supposed to be like this like psychedelic electronic like wizard Dungeon and Dragons music or something. I don't know.
What type of music is Dungeon and Dragons music?
I mean, there's all kinds. Like,
I just want to clarify.
Like So I said dungeon core. That might be a real thing. Bard core is a real thing, and that's like literally like just like medieval type music.
Well, so I want to take this on a deeper note here. Okay? I want to get a little bit real with this here. What do you think about music is so what because people talk about how music can heal people. Music heals and music speaks, right? And there's a quote that I really love where it says, when words fail, music speaks. What do you think is so special about magic, Jesus? What do you think is
cut that.
cut that. What do you think is so special about music that everyone should pursue it? Everyone should listen to it.
Well, I mean, I think it like from a very non-emotional standpoint, just to start, music's just good for your brain.
Yeah.
Like I think about this maybe morbidly too often, but I think like if I ever start going crazy and I'm like getting dementia or Alzheimer's or something, like music will be the thing that's at least keeping me like somewhat in the real world, you know?
That's kind of fair. It can kind of root you into a certain time too.
Yeah, like it's like, bro, if I have dementia, keep a playlist going 100% of the time.
Yeah.
Because
do we have a specific dementia playlist? Like, is there a song that's going to be number one on that playlist?
I'm telling you, I am making, like, when I'm getting older and I sense that I could be getting dementia or something, I'm making a playlist of all my favorite music. Like,
I can't forget those songs, man.
Oh, dude, songs that would like.
I'll tell you real quick though.
Yeah,
no, you're fine. My grandmother has dementia, has really bad dementia, and it's kind of interesting that you mentioned that because I went to go see her for dinner the other night. I had food with her. And they're playing Frank Sinatra. They're playing old music and things like that. And I guess in a way, music can be comforting. You know, it can help you keep you grounded. And so I guess for a lot of people, you know, where you may be more anxious because you're forgetting your life, right? You're forgetting things and things like that. Having that music there can help keep you rooted into that time, rooted into who you are. And that's a sense of comfort, you know. I think there's something to be said about that, you know.
Yeah. Well, and I think why music can be so comforting is because, you know, music that like good music, or I guess all music, but good music especially, you know, has something to say, and and so it's like relatable in that sense. Yeah. If it's like saying something that resonates with you, and it's like it's a gateway. It's a gateway into somebody's like emotional state, you know, emotional frame of mind or whatever, however you want to call it. And so it's a pathway, like it's a pathway to relate to one another and to, you know, feel each other's emotions and feel empathy for one another. And, And it can be a great outlet for people that struggle with connection and things like that.
What was a song growing up for you that really maybe either helped you through a time or shaped you into who you are today? Or better yet, if there's a song that resonates with you now that you just, it's not even like, doesn't even have to be your favorite song, but just a song that just resonates with you. What would that be?
Man, put me on the spot.
We're asking some tough questions here, folks.
Hold on.
I'm gonna let you think about that. I'm gonna let you think.
We'll circle back. We'll circle back.
We're gonna circle back to that at the very end. Okay, the very end. Okay.
I'll think about that a little bit.
So, let me ask a different question while you're doing that, because I know you've played a lot of music, and you know I'm also a musician, things like that. To the person who's becoming a musician today, why, or the person that doesn't play music, why is being a musician so important? How does that apply to your life? And what advice would you give to a person becoming a musician today? Getting into music, etc.
So that, well, for like, I think being a musician, similar to music in general, it's an outlet for community.
Yeah.
It's an outlet for, teamwork.
Yeah.
Teamwork with others, and just keeping your mind sharp. Everything I said about like listening to music, it's like times 10, times 20, and like being able to experience music.
Yeah.
And so
there's nothing quite like being able to perform in front of people and being able to connect with an audience. You know?
And actually like feel it. Like
there's nothing like it.
The sound. I mean, sound is vibrations. And so it's like actually, it sounds weird, but like genuinely feeling the music and. It can be a really cool feeling.
For me personally, I just feel like it's a way to express our soul. It's a way our souls communicate. And for me, there have been so many times through my life that music has helped me move to a better place. It's helped me transcend toward where I want to be and things like that. And I think, we talk about this and all the time, but I got resilience, purpose, transcendence here, and that's part of our brand, part of our mission. But they don't talk about how you get through that mission, how you get through that brand. For me, if it wasn't for music, there would be a lot of hard days. That would be a much harder day if it wasn't for music, if it wasn't for listening to that song or writing that song to help me get to a better place. And so for me, at least, when it comes to musicianship and it comes to listening to music, that's why it's so important, because it's a way for our soul to feel. It's a way for us to express our souls, and so that's for me at least. But we're going to close out with your final question, okay? So that song, what is that song to encapsulate you? That song that resonates with you today, or a song that means a lot to you?
I'll go with, a song that I've been listening to a lot of, Tyler Childers lately, and my
good artist, by the way.
My lovely darling's been on my mind a lot lately because with the wedding planning. So a song that reminds me of her and reminds us of each other, and that I really love to listen to. And we actually saw Tyler Childers recently, and he played it, and it was great. I'll go with the All Your.
All Yorn.
Yeah. Oh yeah. All Yorn.
All Yorn. Yeah. Gotta remember that letter at the end. Yeah. Well, Parker, I appreciate you so much for being on the show.
Thanks for having me.
And to all those who are here, cut that. Remember that life never goes backward, only upward and onward. So we'll see you next time, and thank you.